Hey everyone, before I get started, I just want to remind you that if you like my content, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and then join the Militia Man and Crew Patreon community by clicking the link in the caption. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Militia Man and Crew. It's Friday night, and let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can give you guys just a little bit of information. Today's just been a day where it's kind of been slow. There's some really, there's always good information that comes out in the news, but not always. Sometimes there's some bad stuff. Obviously, we all know that al-Sudani has had to go public with some circumstances at our U.S. Embassy today, and I think he's going to handle that. I think that's what his job is, and I think that people should be aware that when those types of things happen, they don't look good, but the bottom line is that they need to be handled because Iraq has a lot at stake at this time, and everything is typically a positive because all the work that's the groundwork that's been laid, and so let's keep that in mind. And let's pray that we can have some peace and we can keep the security and we can keep the Iraqi citizens happy and functional. I think you'll see that if you bounce around the internet, you'll see that a lot of the lifestyles that go on in Iraq, everybody's pretty happy. They're starting to get jobs. They're starting to have employment. They're starting to move about, starting to buy cars and houses, and they're hoping for that they'll build upwards of 3 million units for residential purposes because they have a shortage. So we all know that the development program, the development road initiative, the project is going to do all those things, and all of a sudden today what we have is an article that's labeled "Traffic Launches Work on the Electronic Customs Platform System." And so what are they doing? We all know that the ICE cutter system is going to be an electronic system, and it's going to work through all the different venues, if you will, of the country. And this particular time was just Muhammad Shia al-Sudani, and under the direct supervision of the Minister of Interior, Abdul Amir Shamari, and to alleviate the suffering of the Iraqi citizens, the electronic customs platform was launched with the efforts of their technical staff, and they're specialized in technological work, of course. The platform facilitates the process of transferring vehicle data directly from the border crossings to the traffic directorate without resorting to using a disk. In other words, they got a digital platform. The system will be officially implemented on this next Monday. Okay, so basically tapping into the digital world now with borders and customs. That's what they're doing, and we've known about it. What was it? The IMF had a meeting on the 6th through the 17th on the ICE cutter system and customs laws. So they obviously are teaching people about regulations. And not to be too boring, but the bottom line is the accession countries had regulation and training. And when did they have that? They had that from the 4th through today. Have we heard about it yet? Have they made any reports from the WTO on that? No, but we do see countries like Azerbaijan and Iraq. They're having a lot of meetings. There's been a lot of articles. I haven't touched base on all of them, but I'll say this, that they have signed memorandums of understanding in a number of fields, and some of these fields now are more technical. They're more involved with communications, and in an advanced society going into digital work, they're going to need professionals. They're going to need teamwork. They're going to need to help with those small, medium, and large enterprises, but small and medium enterprises throughout the country. They're basically the backbone, as you all know, of any growing economy, and they're very much needed. And so they're basically stating that the Azerbaijani small and medium businesses in the areas of private sector work with the aim of strengthening economic trade relations between the two countries. So it's obviously that this is not something that's it's not new. Obviously, Iraq's been trying to have a session for upwards of 20 years. Azerbaijan, maybe 15 to 20 years, right? And so they're doing it at the same time, but they're doing it at a time where they're actually interconnecting with each other, and they're also part of this state of play with the WTO. And that session is going to be around for a while. That's fine, but obviously we all believe that they're going to have internationally acceptable Article 8 compliant exchange rate prior to them ever doing this. But there's a paragraph that I don't have with me today, but I put it in our forum, and I put it in actually I put it in the Discord chat room, that talks about possibly even speeding that stuff up, making sure everybody's on board, make sure that everybody is ready to go. And in fact, if they can, it even sounds like they want to speed it up. They do have a scheduled time frame. I think it's between the 26th and the 29th of February for integration for all the countries. You don't read into it like that, oh, that's the back wall date and that's this and that. You got to realize that all these things have to be in place long before. Everything has got to go. Iraq's got a budget, 2023, 24, 25 budget. They're separate. All that stuff has got to be taken care of ahead of time. The shoulder bumping and the photographs and all that stuff later on, when all 11, 12, 13, 14 countries, and maybe more, I think it's probably more likely to be about 11, but there could be more. They'll have their recession. They'll have their day in the light, okay? It's just normal behavior. But they're actually openly speaking about it yesterday, so that they have more to come. And I believe on the 14th and the 15th, the WTO has some high-level meetings. Again, they just published that stuff. They didn't tell us before, that we just found that out. So keep in mind and be happy that the progress is underway, and it's just completely out of this world. And so what happens, if you guys remember, the finance ministry, they came out and said, hey, we're not going to do anything. Months ago, we're not going to do anything but keep working when we're going to work weekends. Again, the directive from Chief Sammy, the finance minister, to the employees of the budget department, no vacation until the end of the year. In other words, stay working. We got work to do, and it's probably likely going to be significantly more. And why? Is because if they change the value of their exchange rate, their budget is going to have to be addressed in a big way, And so we're talking, it says here, the director, Tape Sammy, directed the employees of the budget department to continue official working hours on Fridays and Saturdays until the end of the year. Okay, so today, that's pretty big for them to just come out and say that, reiterate it. It's just telling you that the budget's going to be sorted by the end of the year. So we're getting close. Today's the 8th. End of the year's coming up quick. So let's see how these guys roll with that. And Winnie. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. We have a busy body in the background. Okay, so here we go. Today yesterday, I think that the buzz has been going around that there's a couple of videos. One, actually I think there are two, but they're pretty much on the same realm of what they're talking about. And I think the first one that came out was an article that talked about the issue of the homeland, a campaign to support the Iraqi dinar and make it the gateway to building the country. I think that's pretty heavy that they say it that way. I mean, that's powerful, okay? The issue of homeland, a campaign to support the Iraqi dinar and make it the gateway into building the country. The article goes on to say, yesterday, encouraging the local currency and dealing with it in light of the currency, or in light of the current economic conditions that the country experiences, is an important issue, especially with the government's intention to strengthen the Iraqi dinar against hard currencies, other hard currencies, and which one especially? The dollar, as well as seeking to present it first in order for it to be a homeland issue in a way. So obviously these translations aren't perfect, but the bottom line is keyword strengthen, right? It says here, in the government's will to encourage dealing in the dinar in all daily transactions. We talked about this the other day. The call emerges for it to be a gateway to building the country again, and to strive and strengthen and advance the economy, Iraqi's economy, and to reduce dependence on other foreign currencies. Of course they are. They're getting rid of everything. They're going to be doing commercial work in what? The dinar. So anyway, so according to that, the government directives, it is constant, and then the rest are variables, so that the dinar is a gateway to sustainable development. Okay. Then there's another video that we have in Discord that's been published by others, but the raw data is the one that we have in there. It talks about, we have 3 different translations of it. I'll just say that what they're talking about is that there's a call to calculate the imagination of the dinar from what we may call, or develop, how to develop a country, educate generations by the greatness of our civilization and our strength. That's the key word, just like I just read from yesterday. This particular one also from yesterday, but the main thing is words are like strength. In this particular translation, it says, we and our products have started, so they've done something. We are stronger, so if they're stronger, that means strength, right? We feel the goodness of the dinar may develop our country. My cousin is now working, for instance, so that some people are being employed. He says, we are a medical team who loves it all and strongly. Again, they keep invoking that strongly. We love it. We may and I be blessed with all goodness and blessings. Okay, that's another version of this video that's out, that you can see on our Discord chat room tonight if you decide to become a member. It's good fun. We have our rooms on fire tonight. It goes on to say that we started Rana, our products. We are stronger. We reap goodness. Again, we started. God is building and developing our country. We know he stressed that the greatness of our civilization and our strength, now all goodness and blessings, and our homeland issue. So obviously we don't have the best translations of the Arabic, because it's really tough. They have a very, what do you call it, intriguing dialect that's not easy to translate. So, but the bottom line is, key words are coming out, talking about calculate, develop, strength, strong, started. You see what I mean? The issue of the homeland, the campaign to support the Iraqi dinar in the market is the gateway to building the country. So you see that all of these things have come about in the last couple of days, and you see the excitement in the videos. You see the excitement of the people that are in the vehicles, showing the money. They show their money, they're talking to the poor, they're talking to them, they're educating them. So all of these things are fascinating. It's happening before our eyes, and I would like to say that if Taif Sami, the finance minister, needs to work to the end of the year to make sure that everything's sorted and ready to go, and do it right and do it properly, so that the Iraqi citizens get what they deserve, which is purchasing power. I think it's a phenomenal situation, and I think if everybody can probably clearly see at this stage of the game that they're doing it, and it's coming to fruition. So thank you very much, everybody, for being with me. Hit that subscribe button. Do give me a like if you like everything, and obviously if you want to help keep this content running, we have the Venmo, we have the PayPal, and we have Zelle. So I appreciate everybody helping out. It really goes a long way to keep this place going as we do. Thank you. Once again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you like this content. Subscribe to the channel, or join us at the Militia Man and Crew Patreon community for even more exclusive content. You can also donate to this channel by hitting the links in the banner to help keep this page up and running. Your generous support is greatly appreciated, as always. Much, much appreciated. Thank you so much, and have a great day.